Hey, what's up guys, NPS3D here and welcome back. So in today's tutorial, we're going to create some glowing illumination, glowing loop. So here you can see this is a result I posted on my Instagram page and FB page 22 hours ago, and this is cool. So this is just a basic tutorial how I created these types of work. So we'll go inside After Effects and Element 3D and we will take a look how to create these types of effect. So you don't need any third party model because we will create all these things with Element 3D basic primitives. So here is my Instagram page. You can follow me on Instagram because I always put some my recent works here, and also on FB, so you can follow me on Instagram, like page on my FB page, and you can also subscribe me on YouTube because here is a lot of tutorials, tips, tricks, experiment, and some breakdown and project files. So and here is a experiment I did it when I watch a video copilot and Kramer some advanced energy effects. After that, I just try to create a wall reflection, and the all method are same because the things are the same. Here reflection and here reflection all are the same. So let's get inside After Effect and let's try to do this effect. So here is our After Effect and here is our comp. So let's try to create this. So first make a new comp and 9020 by 1080, and we'll just go 10 second is enough, and 30 frames, fine. So create a new solid, call this element 3D. I am using FX console, so control and space, and here is FX console. So search element 3D or just click one, or here just click. So our element 3D is here. So now go inside the scene setup, and I posted a tutorial global element 3D global illumination, and I am showing this tutorial because in this tutorial I use that global illumination light. So you can see or just search here NPS 3D global illumination, NPS 3D. So here is our tutorial, and in this tutorial I just show you how to make that light. So in this tutorial I'm not going to show you how to make these lights because maybe the tutorial will be little bit longer, so I'm just move on. So be sure to check this tutorial, it's good, and I mostly make two different types of works in tutorial. So please check out, I will put the link in description. And here is our light, global illumination light, and all these things are the same. Just go here and create a this cylinder and just scale down, and also create a long cylinder and put a material. So these all the same, you can see here. So that's why I'm not going to show you. So just delete this one, and here is our base light. Now create a one more cylinder, put this cylinder above this folder in group 1 here, and now just call this circle, and height maybe here. Just rotate it, press E on your keyboard, hit press shift and drag it 90 degree, and now just inner radius, uh, this is good. So put down here, and we'll just increase a little bit radius and a little bit high maybe. Fine. So this is looking good. Make sure this is just touching this light here. Fine. So you can also increase the segment. So first go here, surface option, and just check the optimize mesh, because we are replicating all these things, so it will be little bit heavy. So just check here and increase segment. Fine. So now it's good. And you can even better this by increasing the chamfer segment and playing around this setting, but this is good enough for this tutorial. And hide the grid from here. And now and now apply a material on this. I am using pro shaders 2. So go inside the metal section, metal folder, and here we'll just choose a metal. So this is good. Uncheck the draft textures, so we'll see a little bit better. Maybe this is good, or all right, so this is looking good. Fine. So go scene material and remove unused material here. And if you want to increase these textures a little bit more details, my English is a little bit too much bad, so I'm so sorry for that. So go inside, just select the circle and go here the UV mapping, and just increase the UV repeat 2 and 2. Now it's little bit good. And just click on this material, and in the glossiness we'll just decrease the glossiness amount, so it will little bit more reflective, you can see. And in here glossiness we'll just put 90, so reflection will be more diffuse. Fine. So all things are good. And one more thing, just select our circle, go to the reflection mode, and here we'll just choose the spherical. And also this for this one spherical. Good. So now add environment. So I'm using backlight environment. So just choose which one is good. So let's see. Okay, fine. So let's work with this. If we not happy with this result, we will also change it later. So let's move on. Just press OK and add a camera to our scene. 35mm. Press C on your keyboard. So now just go to the half resolution and go to the group 1 particle replicator, and here we will choose the ring. So now just increase maybe 45, and in the rotation put x 90 degree. Fine. And now we will go to the particle look, rotation, and here we also put 90 degree. Fine. So increase. Fine. So we will go to the particle look, particle size, and particle size randomness. So here we'll just increase 100%. and now it's looking something like this. So go to the particle rotation and maybe 100, increase more particles, maybe 56, a little bit more, decrease 66. Okay, fine. So let's add a keyframe on Z rotation. So maybe time or wiggle. So let's check this. Time star 100. Fine. So you can see we are getting something. So go to the particle replicator and here is the rotation. So put 0. Let's change something. 90, 0. Hmm. And you can also play with here some different settings to create some different types of result. You can see, but that result was good for us. You can see. So go inside the scene setup and here we'll change the reflection. Check maybe this or this or this. Maybe check this one. Okay, fine. So this one is good. Fine. You can also rotate environment. So just go to the render setting, physical environment, so in busy and rotate the environment. You can see here. In the lighting section, you will just choose underwater or some cinema lighting or some dramatic lighting or basic lighting. So all are good, depend on your choice. So 360. So I'm going with 360. And you can also use create your custom light like this. So create light. First create ambient light. 47 intensity is good. Hit OK. Now create a new light. Call this point light. Increase the brightness. I mean intensity. Cast shadow you can on, but in this case I will just 170 is good. So fine. And anytime you can go with the custom view and here it's just move your light. So custom view. Fine. You can also duplicate this light and put this light here. Fine. So now you can see our scene is a little much brighter. So now let's move on. So here just go to the element 3D and ambient occlusion, hit enable and just increase the intensity. You can also use ray traced, but this is little bit heavy, so this is also good. You can see, so we don't need ray trace shadow, sorry, ray trace ambient occlusion in this case, so this is good. And anytime if you go back to the scene setup and move your light position, overall look will be automatically changed. So let's see this one. Oh. So so these all are depend on your choice, how you play with element 3D and all these things. So this result is a little bit good for good looking, so we'll go with this one. Fine. So all right, so this one is good. And now just go to the element 3D layer and just duplicate, control D, and it will be duplicate. So solo this layer and rename, call this illumination, I mean glow. So here go to the output section, and in the show here composite mode we will just go to the illumination mode. And now let's add a glow effect, just down this one 0, and let's down it also. Control D and control D. So, so overall look is good. Fine. So in this here you can just go to the blending mode and just add it on solo this layer. So now it will. All right, so you can see pretty much good. So let's move on. So add a new adjustment layer, and here we'll just add a tint effect, and here you can change the color maybe. You can also add it. So just play with element 3D and settings. So add a effect called this brightness, add a new adjustment layer top of everything, and just add a brightness and contrast. So just increase or decrease this one. So you can see how it control all these things. Just change the color. Fine. And you can also add a new solid circle below our tint layer, and just add a circle effect here. Just feather this. Add a curve effect. Delete one, and here add a curve effect on adjustment layer. So you can see, and once again add a adjustment layer and add a hue and saturation and down the saturation. Fine. So After Effects and Element 3D or any software, so just go ahead in and just experiment, and you will always find some good stuff. So this is the tutorial, and you can also here you can also key on this. So just add a keyframe on here, and here you just change the color, maybe red. Here you can change the color, maybe some green, and here you can also change the color some yellow, and here you can also go with red or pink. So hit the U, and you can see all this keyframe. So things are the same, so just play with settings, and that's it for today. I will post some good stuff on my upcoming vlogs, so just stay with me. And and for rendering, just go both layers of element 3D and enable the motion blur, and here you can also enable the motion blur for this comp. And for better motion blur, go with the render setting motion blur and just increase the samples, maybe 12 for both things, render setting motion blur and 12. And also our composite layer element 3D render setting, and here just enhance multi-sampling and brush 2, and go with the full resolution. And in the light, second light, you can just third light, I mean this light, just disable the intensity little bit, maybe 88 is good. And you can just press Control and space and save this. And here are some my recent work I did. You can see here is a detail light coming from here. You can see our shadows, and here you can see shadows. So just go inside and just play, add some details, and do until you can. So just play and play and play. So I will also share this project file, so be sure to download this. And thanks for watching my video, thanks for loving me. I'm NPS3D, and keep watching. I will always put some good stuff, maybe. So just stay connected with me. Thank you so much for loving me, loving my tutorials, loving my vlogs. And thank you